Imagine we're having a game night where there's about 8 to 10 people in the room, and we decide to play a game that I introduce where each person gets to switch bodies. So where I can switch bodies with you, vice versa, and you can just switch bodies with other people in the room. And then the whole premise of the game is to guess who is in whose body. All right, you follow me? That's what this movie is. Can you imagine? But can you imagine doing that? Think about that now. It's not that simple. I wouldn't play this game, but it's not that simple. Imagine, like, you ever let somebody borrow your car? They put like extra a couple hundred miles on your car in one day, and you're just like, man, where the hell did they go? Where did they go? Or you're like, well, dang, man, where didn't even what didn't even fill up on gas? Or man, why is my tires low? Where's my charger? My charger was in my car. Man, I had some change, had some cash up in my glove compartment. Why is it not there? You know, a lot of things become missing. Your seat don't feel right. It's not adjusted the way it normally is. The settings on your steering wheel is off. Your driver setting is off. They didn't change your radio stations, the settings on it. All right. All of a sudden, you have satellite radio. You didn't have that at first. You didn't want it. All of a sudden, you have that. The music that you have downloaded onto your vehicle, it's not there anymore. It's replaced with other music. The your navigation settings, yeah, it's all jacked up because somebody was in your car. You allowed somebody to borrow your car. Oh, and yeah, why do I got a couple cracks on my windshield? This is your car, people. This is your car. Imagine having that same person switched into your body. Can you imagine the things that they will do with your body? Yeah, I can imagine too. That's why there's no way in hell I would have been playing this game. All right, like that, no. Like if I was a character in this movie, like my character would not have last long. Not saying my character would have died, but if my character would have died, it would have not been it would not have been due to this game. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know which one is worse, this game or you want to play a game like a jigsaw game. We got to talk about Saw. I haven't covered Saw yet, but anyways, day 3 of our 31 Nights of Horror is the Netflix movie, It's What's Inside. Okay, this movie stars Brittany O'Grady. You remember Brittany O'Grady? Brittany O'Grady, she was in that show Star. All right, pretty good show. Queen Latifah is in there. And Alicia, let me get her name right. Alicia Debnam Carey. Okay, she was in Fear of the Walking Dead. I did watch that show. And Coleman Domingo, who was also in Fear of the Walking Dead with her, is one of the executives, is an executive producer of this movie. So that's, shout out to him. But this movie here has a real good young cast. Um, the vibes I kind of get from this movie. Let me see. What's the type of vibes I get from this movie? Kind of reminds me of that movie called Ouija and Staying Alive. Not Staying Alive. Staying Alive. I'm hoarse, but my singing sucks even when I'm not hoarse. Not the Bee Gees song Staying Alive, but it's a movie with Freddie Muniz, who played Malcolm in the Middle, where they had this new video game they was playing. Okay, so it kind of reminds me of that Ouija and a little bit of the current iteration of the Goosebumps series. Okay, it has that type of vibe to it. It's a very entertaining and trippy movie. Like this movie is so trippy that you literally need to watch where the hell you going in your own house, even when you're sitting down, because you may literally trip over something. Like this is not a movie that you're gonna say, well, this movie is trash, man. It's trash. It's not a movie where you're gonna say, where this movie is just so great. You're gonna say this movie is trippy as hell, man. And see, that can go either way. That can be a good thing or it can be a bad thing. Either way, you're gonna come out after you watch this movie saying that. Like it's a whole bunch of chaos. Whole bunch of chaos. Chaos theory up in here. But the acting, I thought the acting was real good in this movie. It's a real good young cast, you know. The acting was good in this movie. Like I said, it is a horror movie. It has some like it's some very like suspenseful and intense moments in this movie. Okay, and but it's just man, like I'm not a big fan of the ending. Was not a big fan of the ending. I thought it was just too much of just too much. You know, it didn't make sense. And I understand when you're watching a movie or even a horror movie, scary movie, suspense or whatever, they're gonna have certain things that just doesn't it's not gonna make sense logically, but they need that in order to move forward with the movie. But that no, I didn't like that. The ending they no, 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 no. The ending, I did not like it. The ending wasn't a big fan of it. Um, God dang, I don't want to say the ending was trash, but I did not like the ending. The ending was terrible to me. But the first act, the second act, thought it was solid. The middle part, like once they get off into the game, excuse me, it feels like you're playing. You ever played that game? Man, I can't think of the name of it. Was it a matching game or guessing game where it's like, let's say you see a lot of people doing this game like if you're walking down the street, they got a table and there's like four or five, there's like four cups. There's one ball, okay? And it's like they moving the cup so fast. One of those cups have the ball. They move it so fast to the point where it's like, okay, you got to guess which cup has the ball. All right, it's like that game. For the love of the God, why should I know the name of this game, but I can't think of it. If you know the name of this game, put it down in the comment section. But watch once I'm done with this video, all of a sudden it's gonna pop up in my head. But this movie plays out just like that. That's how you feel when you're trying to guess. Okay, so who is that person? I found myself straight up rewinding certain parts because I'm like, well, is it this person or is it that person? I mean, man, who is it? But that element of the movie was real good. Was real good. But the ending, oh man, the ending, man, yeah, the ending just left me like, really? Like I didn't think that was necessary. Like the way it ended was totally unnecessary. They could have did something better. Like I don't know, but and I think the ending to me, I think that's why this movie was not released in movie theaters because when you think of a movie with a premise like that, that is that's a good movie to watch to go on a date night or with a group of friends and to you'll watch it on Friday or Saturday night at the movies and everybody's like guessing and all this stuff but yeah it's one of those movies. It's like I don't know. After you watch it once, I don't know how many times you can probably rewatch it. I rewatched it, not the whole movie, but certain parts, so I can figure exactly who was who again. Oh, that was that person. Because a lot of these characters I'm not familiar with, so I was just introduced to them the day I saw the movie. But it's worth checking out, especially during the month of October and Halloween. Entertaining movie. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Got to give it a 6.5, people. I mean, that ending, it would have got a 7.5 or an 8 from me, but that ending was so like I don't know. I thought the ending wasn't good. The ending was not good at all. Okay, so damn man, I wish the ending was a lot better though. Because it almost felt like they ran out of time with the movie. And because I thought, man, like the ending just felt so rushed. So the movie had a lot of potential, but I'm gonna give it a 6.5. But I do recommend you check it out on your own. Hey man, don't take my word for it. Check the movie out, okay? Check the movie out, all right? It may be a 10 to you, but don't not see it because I say it's a 6.5. I don't believe in that, okay? I don't believe in that type of stuff, all right? But anyway, share your thoughts. Let me know what you think about it's what's inside. It's what's inside that counts. All right. You can find it on Netflix. Let me know what y'all think. Please hit that like and subscribe button. And thank you for tuning in to another edition of our 31 Nights of Halloween. All right. We're going to have another movie coming up today. So please stay tuned. Student of the Game Podcast. Peace out.